Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and get going. We're finishing up an 8 of the Mercury. We're trying to unlock some temple tricking. We're actually going to do thanks Danon. We're actually going to be doing Darkness of Halov next. It's going to help the temple tricking because we'll be able to do a run going both ways once we get done. Okay, we're gonna follow this guy back over to the original hideout. Alright, and there's the Myrick. Learn something new every day. And I do got a kind of a cool update for you guys. I'm now at 30 followers on Twitch, so we just need to get 20 more followers. Once we hit that benchmark, there will be a giveaway, 50 mil, or 50 mil worth of bonds, or as close to as I could get for any Ironman. Hopefully we don't lose too much of our food. Hey Jordan, I'm from Indiana actually, currently on the southwest side of Indianapolis. That's pretty cool. I've always wanted to go to Australia. Yeah, a long way and a day ahead. I think it'd be kind of cool to go to Australia. I actually drive semis here in the United States, and I know you guys have those big long road trains. I just think it'd be interesting to see 13 trailers going down the road. Eddie Razia, thanks for following me up on Twitch. 19 more. Yeah, Jordan, I hear over in Australia it doesn't rain water, it rains mud. You guys have some wicked dust up in your guys' atmosphere, and whenever you guys get rain, it just comes down up in mud. Alright, I've actually never done this quest, so I'm not too sure how well this is gonna go. I know I need to use armor first. Let's see. Now, maybe he'll take the armor. Yeah, there we go. We could give him all of the salmon. Get rid of this rotten food that we don't need. Let's see, we're gonna give him the silver sickle. Let's see, alright, we are gonna try and go through this. Okay, we're gonna go through the long route because we're gonna be less likely to be attacked. Oh, I need to switch to my melee bar. I drive semi-trucks, or semi-trucks, or lorries, or I'm not sure what else you guys might call them. I find it crazy how many different ways different people call the big rig, if you will. Okay, I guess we need to defeat these guys. That's highly unfortunate. It'd probably help if I wield this sickle. Yeah, I've actually, I worked about 13 hours today, and then I'm coming home streaming for a few hours, and then I'm going to be trying to get as much sleep as I can, and then I'll be going back to work. Yeah, I think I would like it. I know there's a fairly big difference. Okay, it looks like we're got to try and fight each one of these until they give up, because we're obviously superior than them. There we go. Boom, we have completed that. That's actually a lot easier than I thought it'd be. Like I said, I haven't done this quest, so if that is actually how temple tricking is, let me know in the comments, because if it is like that, then I'm going to be fairly happy, because that means this is going to be very beneficial. I mean, I know it's beneficial for the Ironman, but I mean, if it's this easy, I'm going to be able to get a lot of silver bars and bowstrings, because I actually expected that to be a lot harder. Okay, now we're going to enter the mausoleum. We're going to talk to Drezel, I believe is how you pronounce his name. Okay, I know we're gonna be making a few different things here. Hey Bob, that's fine. I'm glad you could join us. Bob's over on Twitch. If you guys want to go over there, we got a couple viewers over there. We got about 7 on Facebook right now. We're gonna go ahead and just run through each one of these chat dialogues. Hello Heather, how you doing? Okay, maybe we shouldn't have just ran through those real quick. Okay, we just need to talk about Valif's insights on Ivandis and the Enchanted Rod. That's good to hear, Heather. Did you have a good day today, or are you having? Did you have a good night? I'm not sure where you're from. I know Jordan said he's from Australia. Okay, we're gonna start this over. Stevie from the Netherlands. That's actually pretty cool. I think that's the first time I've actually talked to someone from the Netherlands. Bob on the East Coast. Danvers, Mass. Oh, okay, Massachusetts. My cousin actually just moved up to Massachusetts about, I want to say it's been about 2 years ago now. He seems to be enjoying his time out there. He actually started getting into the pharmaceutical field. Incoming. We mean incoming from Mayhem CCC. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's your screen name, ain't it? Alrighty. We got two of my clannies up in the Twitch channel. Let's see, I can't figure this out. Okay, there we go. Now we have the key to the library. Okay, there's supposed to be a keyhole in the east wall, which is right there. So if we use the key in the keyhole, okay, there's a trap door. Alright. Let's see. I know we're looking for 3 different books, so we're just gonna search all the bookcase. It looks like, okay, there's the 3 books. Alrighty then. Okay. We're gonna flip through these a little bit. I really hope there's not too many important things in these, because, I mean, this is going to be a lot of reading. I don't want that much dead time in the stream. Pain Relief. Thank you for following me on Twitch. That's actually bringing us really close to our goal. We might be able to get it done by the end of this month and have a 50 mil giveaway. I mean, that's just going to be dependent on how many other people start to follow me on Twitch. I actually have the cash stack ready. Unfortunately, I won't be able to. I don't have any accounts that's near doing Recipe for Disaster. I actually haven't done this quest on my main account yet. I was just wanting to get this done for temple tricking, because it's going to help me unlock one of the quests that I need to get done to start getting the daily GP earnage for Ironman. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna venture back out, and we're gonna go behind the oh, I can't remember the name of the can't remember the name of the pub that's in Canvas, but we're gonna go behind it, and we're gonna venture underneath that cave. Heather, if you want, I can try and look up some different things. I mean, I don't know what part you're stuck on. You may want to just go to your quest guide and pull your journal up and see what this part right here in orange and yellow says. And I mean, that could really help you on to what part you may be missing out of the steps, something that you may have forgotten to do that you thought you did. I mean, there's just so many different things that could be the smallest little things that would tear up that progress. Because, I mean, Recipe for Disaster is a huge quest to do. I mean, I remember when it first came out, it took my cousin like 3 or 4 days to get through, just because there's no current guides out for it. And I mean, it could be a rough thing to try and get done. Okay, now we're here. We're gonna, let's see, we need to examine the, maybe it's different. Oh, this may not be the, maybe we need to keep going. That doesn't look like what's on the, oh, maybe not. Okay, let's search this. Okay, let's, okay, we're gonna go back to Valif. We're gonna tell him what we found. And I'm also going to change the music real quick. Let's see, squeeze past these stalagmites. I think Valif, I mean, it looks like he's still in here, but he is not. Alright, so we're gonna run down to Berggerot and see if we can't tell him. He's gonna be underneath the pub, I believe, because we cleared that area out for the new location. We're gonna try and hurry up and get around these ghasts. I don't want them to eat up too many of my lobsters, because I have a feeling it's gonna get kind of useful here before too long. No, and we got hit. So close from getting all the way through. Hey, we got 4 viewers on Twitch right now. Who all do we got watching on my Twitch channel? I know we got Bob and Stevie. Okay, now we got 2. Okay, let's see. Here's Relief. We're gonna talk to him. Renee3171, thank you for following the Twitch page. I'm not quite sure what that brings us up to. Let's see. We have 33 followers, it looks like. So we need 17 more. Okay. So if we look at the quest overview. Okay, we should be able to go back and make a mold of it with our soft clay. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and home tele to canvas. We'll be able to run down there a little bit quicker. This quest is in 8 of the, let's see, somebody said how to pronounce it. I already forget. The Myrick. An 8 of the Myrick. It's one of the few canvas quests. This specific quest will unlock temple tricking. It's a minigame. One of the best rewards out of it's like silver bars and bowstrings. You get other things like raw sharks, and that's the only things that I'm really focusing on, because I know one of the quests I'm going to be doing hopefully before too long. It'll probably be a few weeks before we get up to it, by the time we get all the prereqs done. But I know we're going to need some raw sharks, and with my fishing being 53, it's going to be a long time to grind that up to 76 just for one quest. Okay, now we have the mold. We are going to go back to Bergerat, and we're gonna make this rod. We're gonna be using our silver bar, mithril bar, and the sapphire, and we're gonna make the rod, and hopefully won't be too much more left of the quest. I kind of don't like going this way just because there's so many ghast. I mean, look at that. And they just demolished my food source. I actually think I'm going to top off on food once I get over to Bergerat before I start making this. I don't want to get too far into this and then hit a bunch of combat and then die. It'd be horrible to use one of my lives on a quest. And I'm pretty sure some of the guys in Iron Core will be making fun of me for that. Okay. So first stop, we're heading over to the bank. We're going to pull more lobsters out so we can feed the ghast of canvas. You know, this is actually going to be pretty useful once we start getting higher into the game and start running barrows or barrows, however you want to pronounce it. We'll be able to go back and forth without having to mess with those gas at all, actually. I mean, we'll occasionally go out to replenish the prayer points, which I currently do not have any of. But I mean, at the moment, my prayer is just so low. I actually almost have protect from melee, so once I get that, it might actually be worth using. But I know for now, I just don't view it as useful as everything else. Okay, we're gonna make the Silverith rod, the silver mithril rod. So we're gonna fuse all this stuff together to make it the Silverith rod. And do I need to talk to Ivan? Not Ivan. I don't know if we need to go talk to him before we Nah, we just need to... We just need to look at it. Yeah, we already know it's not right. Yeah, this is a quest that a lot of people do get done early because, I mean, it is a lower level quest. I'm actually a lower level Iron Man. It's just one of those things. I mean, this is actually a really great quest to unlock as soon as you can because it'll help you level your fletching and your crafting. Okay, now we're going to talk to the leaf. Okay, I'm missing a step. I actually need to see if I have rope. One of the few things that can really mess up a quest. Because I got lucky for the first rope I needed. I killed a thug in Edgeville by the Edgeville load, and he just happened to drop a rope, and I was like, oh, well, that's convenient. Okay, so I do have a rope. We're actually going to tell it back to canvas, that way we're not running all the way back, and then we're going to go to the monastery. Venditti pet. It looks like my Facebook has stopped streaming. We're not gonna stop the party for Facebook right now. We're gonna try and finish up this quest. I don't know how long this other quest is gonna take. We might go ahead and do that too. Oh man, it says very long. And this was a long quest, so we may have to wait until tomorrow to do this one, because I mean, that's, if it's gonna be longer than this quest. I've already had to break this quest up into a second day. I'm really not gonna want to move that to a move into two-day quests. I mean, that's just gonna take a lot of time, and I really don't want to try and stay up later than I need to tonight. I was already pretty drowsy today at work. Alright, so all we have to do is use the rod onto the well. We'll automatically use the rope to not lose it. And there we go. We now have the rod of Invindius. Oh man, I think this is gonna be kind of like how One Small Favor is. Everybody that I've ever talked to said as long as you could get everything before you start the quest, it's not too bad. But there's still a lot of running, and that's mainly what this quest is and why it's taken so long. I mean, I'm just constantly running back and forth, and I don't know if it's just because how the quest is, or if I'm just not a good quester, which I know I'm not. But we'll just have to take it one step at a time and see what it goes to. Here we go, feeding the ghast once again. But this should actually be the end of the quest. This should be the last time we need to run through the swampy ghast. Need to get into this boat. Take it down to Morton. Jump over the gate, go into the pub, into the HQ, and then we should be pretty much done. Just hand over the Rod of Endivius, or Ivindus, Invidius. I'm not quite sure, but I'm not sure how long we're gonna have it anyway. Ivandeus, we brought him the rod. Let's see. Let's look at the quest guide real quick. Yeah, we just need to hand him the rod over. We're not going to keep it. We need 4 spaces. Well, after we give him the rod, we're going to have 4 spaces. That doesn't make any sense. Alright, we've brought him the rod. We're going to give him the rod. And quest complete. Yeah, see, now we're just going to pick the lobster right back up. Let's see. Attack. Are we close to attack? Yeah, we are. Let's do some quick chats. Defense. Yep, we're gonna get a defense level. Is it D for defense? It is D for defense. Alright, we're only 5 levels away from rune armor now. It's not gonna give us a level. 2000 crafting. That's not gonna give us a level either. Alrighty, there we go. That's the end of the quest. I'm not sure if I'm gonna stream the Darkness of Halv tomorrow, or if it's if I'm just gonna wait to do that one on the weekend, because I mean it's supposed to be a very long quest. It's a very long quest, and this one was already a long quest, and it took several hours. So I appreciate you guys watching the stream. I will catch you guys sometime later through the week.